Good morning, everyone. My name is Todd Pelazza. I'm the Director of Public Safety at the university, and I'd like to welcome you to this parent webinar. Our mission is complex and simple all at the same time, really. It's built on integrity, service to ensure that students, faculty, and staff stay as free as possible from crime and exist in a learning and caring environment. Who are we and what we do? Basically, our mission is to protect and provide safety to our university community, and we do that in a variety of different ways that I'll try to explain to you today. We're authorized to enforce state and federal laws as well as local policies from within the university. Our jurisdiction is really solely for on-campus. We do not patrol the beach area. Our jurisdiction is the downtown bookstore as well. We work very closely with the local law enforcement, Fairfield Police Department, and if there was a need for us to respond down to the beach area to assist them in any way, we would certainly do so. So what can public safety do for you and your students? We have a 24-hour escort service, and we ask all of our students that if they feel unsafe for any reason at all, to give us a call and we'll gladly escort them. Those escorts may be in the form of a foot patrol officer, or a bicycle patrol officer, or even an officer in a vehicle. On days like today where it's wet and rainy, those escorts go up quite a bit. We do ask that it not be used as a taxi service, but certainly if anyone felt that they were uneasy walking on campus day or night, we certainly provide that. We do self-defense classes. We also have a ride-along program, which is somewhat unique, where we have the opportunity for students to meet with us, ride along with us, get to know us in a non-confrontational setting. It's not us doing enforcement. It's just a one-on-one conversation that we could have with our students here. The other thing that we provide is a medical amnesty program. Our focus is on the care of the students, and we want our students to be able to call us or call for a friend that might be in need. Those amnesty programs we utilize them in many different ways with the health center, and no one will get in trouble, if you will, for calling us if they need help. Our goal is to get people help, not to get them in trouble. We have CPR classes and EMT classes that we provide throughout the school year as well. We also have crime prevention seminars that we conduct on a regular basis, and we'll do floor programming inside the residence halls. I'd like to give you some safety tips that you could remind your sons and daughters about when they're home with you. You probably heard me go over this during orientation period, but one of the biggest ways that they can protect themselves, quite honestly, is to lock their bedroom doors, their residence hall doors. We want to build community, so while they're in the rooms, we ask that they keep their doors open and establish friendships with one another. But when they're leaving the room, we really encourage them to lock their doors, as well as not propping doors open. We have a very good security system within the residence halls, but by propping the doors open, it's somewhat self-defeating. So we ask that people not prop doors open. Also, to be aware of their surroundings, and you'll hear me say this a few times in this presentation. If something doesn't feel right to them, we want them to give us a call. We want them to, even if it doesn't seem to be anything major, give us a call. We'd much rather go check it out, have it turn out to be nothing, maybe something innocent. We'd go on 100 wild goose chases and rather check those out in place of someone not calling us saying, I don't want to bother calling public safety. We also encourage people to walk in well-lit areas, highly traveled areas, to not walk in areas that are desolate around campus. Even though this is a safe, very safe campus, we know that anything could happen anywhere at any time. And we want our people to be aware of their surroundings and just be able to protect themselves. And again, we ask people to report any type of suspicious activity to us. Some other safety tips on calling public safety. Again, I go back to trusting your instincts. If those little hairs on the back of your head start to come up, trust your instincts. If you have that gut feeling that something isn't right, it probably isn't. So we ask people to give us a call. If you recognize something that's unusual or disruptive behavior, give us a call. Any type of tense situation, just give us a call and we're more than happy to check it out. How to contact public safety. Our phone number is 203-254-4090, and we've been drilling it into your sons and daughters to program their phones with our number, so in case they do need to contact us, it's very easy to do that. We also have a variety of other messaging systems and notification systems. One of them is the blue light emergency phones on campus. We do have many of them on campus. However, I consider these to be somewhat dated technology. While they are important and we'll continue to utilize them on campus, a better and more effective way is our LiveSafe safety app, and I'll get into that momentarily. We also have a anonymous reporting system that people can utilize on the DPS website, and always feel free for them to come into our office. We're located on the ground floor of Loyola Room 2. This is our safety app that we introduced last year called LiveSafe. It's a very innovative system. We're very enthusiastic about it, and a matter of fact, officers are in the quad right now, bribing your sons and daughters with pizza and a free iPad giveaway to sign up for this LiveSafe safety app. But it gives us many functions. One of them is submitting tips to us. Another one is having to contact us, either on a routine matter or in an emergency. That emergency contact also has a 911 feature, and that can track where you are anytime, any date, anywhere in the country or in beyond, quite honestly. And it will contact the nearest 911 center where it's activated. There's also safety maps, and there's also a virtual escort service where they could request an escort from either public safety officers or have a friend, or even you kind of virtually watch them along their escort. This is what the main screen of that LiveSafe safety app looks like. And again, it's got reporting tips, a wide variety of reporting tips, anywhere from maintenance issues in the residence halls to safety concerns or things that just look out of place. The escort service I just talked about, where they could have a friend utilize that to virtually escort them on a walk, or they can contact public safety for that. The other feature in that are resource information, which gives a wide variety of emergency information, emergency procedures, as well as routine procedures for them to be aware of. And then finally, in that red button, that's the emergency contact for DPS or 911. This is what the monitor looks like at our office, and we can handle thousands of calls at once should the need arise. Some other type of alert systems that we utilize on campus, our Stag Alert system is utilized for acute situations, weather-related concerns, class cancellations, important announcements, and we do that with students and employees only. We do not utilize that system for parents. We ask parents to utilize our university website during any emergency, would be able to take over our website and communicate with you through that method. When we do send it out, it can be in a variety of different ways: emails, text messages, and voice messages as well. We also have timely warning announcements on campus. We would do that to keep the community informed of any recent trends or concerns that we may have for them. Things like ongoing threats to the community or crime prevention programs and tips upcoming. We have a closed-circuit television system that we utilize on campus. We have, I'd say, over 350 cameras. It's really a little over 400 cameras at this point that are utilized throughout the campus. All of our entrance points to the campus have cameras, and the residence halls, as well as many other areas of campus. The cameras in our residence halls are in common areas, and they've been utilized quite extensively and have been proven to be very useful. Parking. Parking is the third wheel on every campus. Parking is very limited on campus. I'm sure you're aware by now that we do not allow first-year students and sophomores to have cars on campus, and that's done for a variety of different reasons, space issues. Studies have shown that students succeed far more if they do not have a car on campus their first 2 years on campus. But we do understand that people need to get around. So we do have a shuttle bus service that operates within the university and outside the university as well. That shuttle system takes them to many destination points like the bookstore, shopping centers, things of that nature. There's also a rental car service, if you will, that you can sign up for. That's called Zipcar. So if the need arises where a student does really need a car on a regular basis, they could utilize that service. Some emergency guidelines. One of the things we recently did was we conducted violent intruder training for the entire first-year students. This was done on move-in day. We like to get the students right away and provide a video, and you can see that video if you go to the university website, go on to the emergency preparedness section, and then scroll down. You'll see the videos for violent intruder. There also are response options that we let our students know about, things like sheltering in place, lockdowns, and evacuations. We also encourage our students to be prepared in any type of emergency. We know that Hurricane Florence, thank goodness, is not going to affect the northeast coast. However, the southeast coast could have some major damage associated with it. So we ask that our students do be mindful about having some emergency supplies on hand, know what secondary escape routes are, and if they do have to evacuate the campus, some type of rideshare program. If the need arose to evacuate the campus, we would provide shuttle services to do that. And we have a cooperative agreement with area universities and the arena at Harbor Yard where we would evacuate to. So we look forward to serving your students, and I'd be glad to take any questions from you.
All right. Thank you, Todd. We have a few questions from parents. Our first one is, what is DPS's relationship with Fairfield PD?
Yes, we have a wonderful relationship with both the local police department, fire department, EMS, as well as federal agencies. We normally and regularly train with the Fairfield Police Department on a wide variety of subjects, most importantly, response to violent intruders, but we do have a great working relationship with the town.
All right. Another question that we received is, do the residence halls have generator backup for when and if the power goes out?
Some of the residence halls do have generator backup, others do not. However, they all have emergency lighting, which will last for approximately 4 hours. Should the need to evacuate a residence hall occur, we would effectively do that into areas that were not effective. The power plant on campus is called cogen. It's not meant as an emergency backup, but it does provide that service on a regular basis for us. So very often, if the power does go out throughout the campus, that emergency cogen unit would activate and resupply power to the campus.
All right, and our last question. What is the average response time when a DPS officer is called?
Sure, so we have officers on patrol, both foot, vehicle, and bicycle. Our average response time is under 2 minutes to anywhere on campus, and more often than not, it's much sooner than that.
All right, that's it. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.